The Gulf of Mexico continues to spew oil, and we take a look at the 5 worst oil catastrophes of all time. This is Planet 100 Top 5. I'm Sarah Backhouse. Welcome to Planet 100's 5 worst oil catastrophes of all time. While the full extent of the Gulf of Mexico oil disaster is still unknown, one thing's for certain: it's destined to surpass our number 5 worst oil catastrophe, the Exxon Valdez. In 1989, Exxon's oil tanker Valdez hit a reef on a remote region off the coast of Alaska, spilling 10.8 million gallons. The long cleanup process and infamous images of animals coated in oil helped to rally environmentalists working to reduce oil consumption in the US. In at number 4, the Nauruz oil field in Iran's Persian Gulf leaked some 80 million gallons of oil when it was hit by a tanker in 1983. The incident happened at the height of the Iran-Iraq war, when an oil tanker hit the Nauruz field platform, damaging the well underneath. The resulting leak of 1,500 barrels a day could not be capped for months because the platform was under constant attack by Iraqi planes. In 1989, the Atlantic Empress collided with the Aegean Captain 10 miles off the coast of Trinidad and Tobago, spewing 90 million gallons of oil. It's at number 3 in our 5 worst oil catastrophes. The collision between the 2 fully loaded oil carriers took place during a tropical rainstorm. Both ships immediately caught fire and began leaking their contents in what would become the largest tanker-based spill ever recorded. In at number 2, the East Taequan was an exploratory oil well off the Gulf of Mexico, which suffered an explosion in 1979 to make it the 2nd worst oil catastrophe ever. Like the Deepwater Horizon spill, the East Taequan underwater leak proved extremely difficult to plug. It took experts and divers some 9 months to contain and cap the well, by which time 138 million gallons of oil had escaped. Our number 1 spot goes to the Gulf War oil spill, where hundreds of millions of barrels of crude oil poured into the Persian Gulf during the height of the Kuwait War. The incident occurred when Iraqi forces were withdrawing from Kuwait, sabotaging hundreds of wells, oil terminals and tankers, in part to thwart the arrival of US forces. It stands as the biggest oil spill ever, recorded with estimates at more than 350 million gallons. And that is the 5 worst oil catastrophes. Where do you think the Gulf of Mexico oil spill is likely to rank? Let us know your thoughts by leaving a comment at the Planet Green YouTube page. And we'll see you back next week for more Planet 100 news.